Jimmy, not necessarily a game of football for the purists, but coming home with the 3 points. How do you sum that all up?
That wasn't football, was it? Could have been a Six Nations game out there, couldn't it? I sum it up in the fact that we found a way to win. And sometimes that's the most important thing as a footballer. And a football team, you find a way to win under really, really tough circumstances. And believe me, that was very, very tough out there. The playing surface was not really safe, if I'm being honest. I'm amazed it was played, but it was. And so the order of the day was win and go home. 3 points and get out of it. That's and at this stage of the season, that's the only thing that matters.
Obviously conceding an early goal as well, certainly not ideal when you're still trying to kind of adapt to the conditions and adapt to the surface, but it felt like there wasn't any change in mentality. The resolution was still there.
Yeah, listen, the goal actually helped us figure a few things out, to be honest. It was a lottery, really. The entire game was a lottery. So the goal just gave us a chance to figure some things out. We changed shape just to try and get another body in midfield. We did that, then got our chance. Tony took it ever so well. That's what he does. And then really I can't really remember them having actually our goalie making a save after a goal, to be honest. So yeah, it was good. And then a nice goal quickly after half time based on something we spoke about in there, which is great. It's nice when things like that come off, when you see something, you see a little weakness and the lads execute and you go and nick a goal from a corner is great. So it was just all about 3 points and go on.
Obviously Joe Ostler with the winner, not usually part of his game, but we've tended to see him kind of deployed in that kind of a bit defensively in the central third of the pitch, but kind of dropped back into more of a traditional centre-half role today, and obviously that's meat and drink for him. Yeah,
well, we flipped in and out of a back three and a back four most of the game today, depending on where the ball was, because where the ball was dictated where it was going to go. And so we went from a 4 to a 3, from a 4 to a 3 a few times. It was good. They did it really well. They did it so well that no one really knew and noticed it. But yeah, look, Joe's actually done really well for us from corners. Walton, I think he scored from a corner. Day scored from a corner. I think he all but scored from a corner against Gloucester early in the season. I think Wren's turned it in on the line. No, he's a weapon. That's what we use him for. But he was magnificent today, slipping in when he slipped in at the back. Rendell, that was so hard out there, like playing in treacle. Like your feet were sinking in significantly. So I'm absolutely delighted no one got injured on either team, because that was my fear before the game, coming in, looking at it and standing on it. Surprised the ref played it, but he did, and we were here, so let's have a game, and we've done what we came here to do, 3 points and go on.
Yeah, at times I think there's been maybe a reputation of just kind of playing finesse football and not being able to knuckle down and grind it out, certainly in years past, but I think this is the kind of game that exemplifies exactly what we're all about.
Yeah, there'll be no game more ugly than that. It wasn't football, it was kickball. It was awful game of football, but your team showed enough character to find a way, and that is really, really important. And if you can find a way on that, find a way to win on that, you can win on anything. So yeah, it gives us a bit of heart, but people may have questioned this team's desire, fight, grit, whatever you want to call it. I haven't. And they showed it in spades today.
Quick turnaround now. Back in action 2 days' time. Bournemouth, Monday night. Hampshire semi-final. How are we feeling about it?
I imagine we'll be leggy and sore, but it's a great opportunity for us to go play against a professional club, professional players, or a mixture of whatever they put out. So looking forward to it. I'm sure it'll be a great spectacle at our place. Hopefully we get loads of fans there to come and watch, and we'll go and give it a go again in that cup to try and make another final.
Looking forward to it. Thank you, Jimmy.
Cheers, mate.